Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome. Joe here again. It's time to figure out whether the hotfix worked. I've got everything going. We're going to run the game. We're going to set everything up for another team practice to find out whether or not it worked. If you've seen the last one, you saw that very shortly into the actual practice itself. For me, everything looked fine. All my levels were super maxed, but for everybody else, the AI fell off the screen. Everyone just disappeared, and obviously that's not how it's going to go. So what we're going to do tonight, I've set it back up again. This might work. This might be short and sweet, but I guess we're going to see. Let's jump in with the guys here and see what they are up to.
For the fanatic.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Okay.
We're live on stream now. Welcome, guys. Let's see if we can get things to work tonight. Antler said that he will be a little bit late, so I launched the server. Let's see if we can get... Oh, it's going to go now. We'll see if we can get it to go.
All right.
It's with the new update, it's definitely better.
Yes. Okay, so in my normal racing, absolutely. I'm hitting 130 frames per second. I'm doing well with the new update, but I also haven't had it with running everything else. So this is going to be... The question mark is once the AI loads.
See, for me, what I was referring to is the track is a little bit easier to drive consistently with these new updates too.
Oh, that's excellent. Hey, Dave, you remember when you were talking about that slider? I did some research. You know that max CPU slider.
Yes.
I was reading, and it's got a false floor of 8100 anyway. So anything over that 8152 or whatever it is just fiction. It's a big...
I said mine is 7600.
Yeah, so the most the game is ever going to use. Mine is like 16,000, so my computer can double anything the computer would max. So I
Oh, you're talking about the bottom slider. Yeah. No, that one I'm running at like 12,000.
Yeah, I played with it a little bit. It made no differences. But right now, it's just going to come down to... again, it all comes down to the AI.
Yeah, I had screen tearing when I went up too high.
Gotcha. This will be... so I ran some laps on this earlier, and I am 5/10 slower with the pedals.
Yeah, they're going to take some getting used to.
It's a very different feeling because the TLCMs with the Apex mod are like block of wood hard. This pedal here has play. Hey, Omar, so far the pedals are great.
I really enjoy the block of wood. Like mine's like stepping on a brick.
Yes, and mine does that as well. I've got... it came with 3 or 4 extra spacers to be able to test and tune how I want it to be. But I did talk to Mac and I did talk to Alex, and they both said they use the stock, the how it comes right from the factory. They just tune each car individually, so you can load tunes. So if you know you're going to be using a specific car, you load that tune for the pedal.
That's cool.
Yeah, Vince was showing me that the software with this is super cool, and you can actually load a profile and changes everything about it. But definitely going from using the TLCMs, which are plastic, to moving to these, it's a feeling of confidence.
I bet you it's awesome. Yeah.
I noticed the other day when I was racing the GR86, I don't normally pay attention to my throttle and brake inputs, but I was at this time, and I noticed that when I hit, the throttle and brake input, or the brake input, would be like wavering. And I thought, how? Like my foot is as steady as it can. And then you're like, wait a minute, it's a plastic brake pedal, but it's also a plastic base being held in by 3 bolts. So the actual base is flexing on the plate. So even though I've got that thing locked down as much as it could, it's still... The framework of the pedals itself is still flexing.
What's the button that brings that up in the corner?
What's that?
What's the button that brings up the little menu for our pedals and wheel in the corner?
Like while you're in the sim?
Yeah, well, you're in car.
I don't. I don't know. Actually, it's.
Mine disappeared recently, and I don't know why.
I think it's in somewhere in your settings to be able to put it on the screen, but then it's Control K. I think it is to move stuff all around the screen.
Got it.
You'll know because if you hit Control K and then all of a sudden your black box and your mirror and all your wording and stuff like that can all be moved around the screen, then you'll know that that's the one to find it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but anyway, Omar, it's pretty neat. The feeling of stability is a big one, and I've also got the pedals spaced out further apart. So because I only got the brake and the clutch, I spaced them out like this far apart. So basically, even to where my
I don't
legs would
have
be directly
anyone
in
on
front of me.
track.
I haven't even loaded yet, so the AI would not be there.
Okay.
I'm sitting at 36% for some reason.
Just wanted to make sure.
It's weird.
Mine's loading fine. Keeps going up.
Yeah, I've been sitting at 36% for a while.
I'm doing laps.
Oh, I'm at 37%.
Whoop whoop. So I don't know about you, Dave, but I was dying this morning.
I wasn't too bad. Allie was pretty dead, but I was pretty good this morning.
Shut down a few programs on here and see if that helps load anything any quicker. I'm up to 39. Is there anything open right now that doesn't need to be open? No. Oh, up to 46, okay. Made it up to a 52.
Sorry, Vince, my computer just totally glitched right out.
Play, continue, and let that go. Do its thing. All right, so 90%. I'm about to join, so watch your frame rates and see what happens. Take a look at what they are now, and then look in a moment when all the AI cars show up. I'm curious.
I was running like
Okay, I'm
120.
114.
Yeah, I'm at high 90s.
The AI should have just loaded for you.
For Taylor, 53.79.
I just closed mine and had to get back in, so I'll be there in a sec.
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. The pit exit is clear. Push now. We have 6 minutes to get the job done.
Slowly declining.
Mine are still great.
Apparently so is my driving ability. Holy cow. So I'm down to 70 to 80 in the corners, but it wasn't until we started our race that things
Taylor,
hit the fence.
52.51.
Ooh.
It's true, qualifying didn't have any troubles last time. It was as soon as we got into the heat of the race when the entire field was all congested.
Okay, so the
Okay, Joe, as a car exits in
the
the
R
pits,
is
heads up.
definitely higher.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
I gotta stop doing that. Oh, not there either. That's horrible.
P2.
Forgot to
Sector
take all the
3
fuel
times
out of my
quick.
car. Could definitely get faster if I took all that fuel out. I'm sitting at 60
Fastest lap for Castillo, 51.
60 liters of fuel, and I usually take this down to 15. Well, I'm happy with that.
Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
There we go.
You're currently 0.7 off the pace. The leader's just done a 51.28. Fastest lap for Castillo, 51.20.
I don't know if you can see it, but I'm getting a lot of stuttering.
Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace.
Wow, this sausages really kill you now.
Clear left.
What's that?
The sausages in the chicane. Wow, I just hit one and went airborne.
Oh yeah, they've done that
P3,
since
that puts you
the
1.4
previous
seconds
update.
off the leader's pace.
Oh, I never really
You've just
felt it
done
that
a
aggressive before.
52.58.
Oof. What?
Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
This is impossible at this point. Definitely won't be getting any faster lap times with all these cars on the track.
Sector 2 is 2.1 off the pace. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace.
Oh, oh, yeah, that wasn't working out well. Okay, so I'm getting some major stuttering. The frame rates are still low. Yeah, the frame rates are still low, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm getting a lot of stuttering. Like literally, it hangs, whack, whack, it hangs on a frame. So 50, 40, 70 when I'm sitting here with no cars on the track. I think this is going to be an issue, which is super unfortunate.
Why didn't that McLaren go around me?
I have no idea.
The only test I can do now is to check to see whether or not it is the YouTube that's doing it, which means I'll have to shut the stream down. That's the last step that we didn't do, so
Just drive and get a good lap now.
I'm going to shut this down for tonight, unfortunately, and see whether or not I can improve the frame rate for our actual practice race, because I need to get this worked out. So, Omar, man, sorry for shutting this down so early, but I got to check to see if we can get a better frame rate in the race itself. Anyway, I might come back out a little bit later,